Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry it's been a while. We've been on vacation, been down on the Gulf Coast, but it's getting close to 4th of July, and that inspired me to do one of my Uncle Sam rough outs. Here's the Uncle Sam that I did, and there's actually the rough out. Let me put Uncle Sam down here for a minute. The rough out is really my Christmas tree cutter, and I did this one first, and then I said I want to have a Uncle Sam, so I did an Uncle Sam, and then I even did this mountain man here with a little tomahawk, and fringed jacket, and long beard and long hair. But what I'd like to do now is go ahead and start this guy here. I'm going to go in today and shape up with it. Originally he has a hand here, but I'm going to shape this up and put it where a pocket's going to be, and then I'm going to get it going here and separate this where the hand and the body are, and then I'm going to lower the legs. See, now this base right here I put on, but I'm going to have to lower the legs a little bit, and I'm going to do that. So with that, we're just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to come in first, and I'm going to remove this little top knot area here. Let's see, let me get this little knife here. And this is the little thing that when he runs my rough outs, that it mounts on the spindle. And you can use these for lots of different things. I did on my mountain man, I used the front end of it for the feathers. But you want to go ahead and remove that. And right in there, if you notice, is where he screwed it in. So you want to get that out of there. Now this little guy here, I chose to do him, well, first of all, because I had a 4th of July is coming up, and I had the Uncle Sam, but I've got to reorder this guy. I've sold so many of them. I won't have any in till probably in maybe the end of August. Reason being, my supplier that does my rough outs, he's fixing to head out on vacation, and I just had some rough outs made, and I didn't know I went in and I sold some of these on my website, and I just got real low, and then I finally ran out. But anyway, you see how you get that rounded out. You want to do that, and then I've gone in and kind of flattened this area here. So I'm going to take let's see here, let me take this knife here, and I want to taper this. Well, let's see here. Taper this brim a little bit and come down. How is that looking, Peyton?
Good.
All right. But you go in and get this tapered area here. And the way I mean tapered, if you look at this, it's tapered up that way, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'll have to go in here and flatten the bottom of that brim also. But I just thought it was a good idea to do Uncle Sam, being I've posted this guy before, but I figured I'd go ahead and do him as a YouTube. And you want to get that top hat smooth as possible, and keep this area here. We'll probably go do possibly 4 videos on this guy, 4 or 5. But like I always do, I'll go off camera and I'll do a lot of work just so I don't bore you with everything. Let's see, now I about got the top of that hat. It's not perfect yet, but it's pretty much where I need it to be. I'll go back over and clean it up later on off camera, but you get the gist of what I'm doing here. All right, there's that. Now, what I need to do, I'm going to come in here and lower this, the leg area. I'm going to reach over here and get this big old number 11 gouge here. And I drew a line right through here to where I need to come down to. But come in and take it off around each side, and I take it right down to the side of the foot or pant leg. Now, the next place I'll be teaching is at the Gathering of Wood Carvers in Sandwich, Illinois. And I did a YouTube on it, but this is going to be a nice carving experience. And I've got several rough outs, and I'll be the caricature carver there. And there'll be other, I think Vic Hood will be there, Dylan Goodson, Joe Land, myself, and I think I don't want to be leaving anybody out, but I think that's it there. But it's a 3-day seminar, and it's going to be nice. You'll have the same instructor for 3 days, so you might want to go on and get your registration in. You can go to Gathering of Wood Carvers and get the registration information. But you see, I'm getting this down here, and this is a little time consuming, but it really lengthens these legs, and of course you'll have to drop the foot down right in here. We'll do that. But my major deal right today is I'm just blocking this guy in pretty much. And we're gonna get this down. How much time we got there, Pete?
We got about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. All right. But a big gouge like this is nice to use if you got it. If you don't, you can use smaller ones, but I like to use these big ones for or take off large chunks of wood. I've just about gotten it there. And this is a big number 11. I want to say an inch by Drake. It's a good wood hogging tool, I think. I've got some Swiss maids too that I use sometimes. One that's about this size. Oh, okay, I've got this right in here. It's looking pretty good. And now I've got to come across the front and get it. What's that looking like, Peyton? Is it all right? All right. Okay, now what I've got to block that in, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take, this is a soft V right here. I'm going to take that soft V and run it along the base of that just to even that out in there. And come across the front. He's shaping up. Do it along the back here. Now once again, when I get off camera, I'll go in and block this thing in some more, and then I'll explain to you what I've done. And the contour of this carving is pretty much there on this guy here, but now you do have to extend these legs. And I think I did on my small hillbilly, I did the same thing. I extended the legs on the YouTube I got on the small hillbilly. Just kind of around that. Okay, that's looking where I need it to be. Now what I'd like to do is I'm going to start removing wood in here. And to do that, I'm going to take just a small blade knife. And I'm going to come in here and start shaving that out. And see this, on this particular carving here, the rough out comes with a little scarf here. Well, I've got to take that scarf off later, but where the scarf is double wrapped there, that's where my neck is going to be. And that's that. And I've got to come in here and start digging out it through that neck area here. I want to come in here with this little skew and kind of putting in where my, right in here where my jawline will be. And I don't want to take away too much on the hand. What's the time looking like there, Pete?
Got about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, all right. Well, I'm gonna stop right. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and get that, whack that thing off right here. That's where the pocket will be. And then we're just shaping this guy up right now anyway. And then I'm going to come in here and draw me a line. Right in here is where my feet will be. And that I'll have to remove that area in there. And we'll just come along right here across this area. And while I'm at it there, I'm going to go ahead and undercut. I did a little bit of undercutting with a soft V, so I'm going to do that right now. And we may just, how much time we got, Peyton?
About 3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay. I like to start developing the bottom brim of my hat. Okay, now when I did that, I'm going to come in, just kind of tuck that area up in here. And I do this undercutting all the way over to here, right here on this pencil line is where the sideburn will be, and over here but I'm undercutting this and making that nose stick out quite a bit more. And this Uncle Sam, he has more of a cartoony eye than I do on my other carvings, and I'll point that out here. But you can see the profile that I'm starting to develop, and you want to bring that on around over to your sideburn area. And that's where I want that to look like. Now let's see, I want to just start shaping this neck a little bit, and can, whatever time we got, we can work with it. What does it look like, Peyton?
We got about a minute.
Okay. But I'm starting to shape this neck, making back and that hair stand out a little bit more. Bring this on around this way. One more thing. Now I've got it down, I'm going to start tapering this jaw a little bit more to a point. Well, towards the chin rather. And what that's allowing me to do is get in here and have more room in there to develop my neck. And right in there will be the little goatee, the Uncle Sam goatee. You know, come in here. How we doing, Peyton? We're about ready to shut down.
Yep.
Okay, let me. I know I didn't get a lot done, but I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get all this thing structured in, and on for the next video, and then we'll start working on other areas. But I'm going to get the structure in, and then we'll go from there. So, guys, I'm sorry it's been a while, but this is the carving we're going to be doing. I want to say happy 4th to everybody, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.